Hi, welcome to the program today. My name is Vincent Skinner, and I'm joined with my son Joshua Skinner. And we're just going to find out what God's doing with him and where he's been recently with his travels and some of the plans and things that he has on his life. And just remember to subscribe to this channel, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. Just follow us, subscribe, and let us know that you're watching. And so, yeah, I'm here with my son, Joshua, and I'm going to just ask him to introduce himself. Some of you know him. Maybe some of you don't even know that I have a son, but this is my son, Joshua Skinner. And so, Joshua, tell us about yourself.
Sure.
And
I'm really glad to be on here with you, Dad.
Okay.
And it's been really exciting what God has been doing. Just a little bit about myself. When I was 14, 15 years old, God touched my life. I encountered Him in a real, tangible way, and that completely radically changed my life. So as a teenager, I went through all the issues that a teenager goes through. I really put my parents through hell, but God came and He changed my life. And so from then on, I felt a call of God to do the ministry. I went to Bible school, finished 3 years of that. Since about 2016, 2017, I've been in the full-time ministry. I worked as a youth pastor, worship leader, as well as a media director for a church for many years. And I've also done some traveling a little bit, especially to the country of Germany.
So you've been to Germany, and what name the countries?
America and Germany.
How many times have you gone to Germany?
The first time I went was 2016, and then the second time I went last year, 2023, in October for a whole month.
And tell us about that trip. Tell us what you did, or what was your
Sure.
message? What was your message?
Yeah, so I had the opportunity to preach in a couple churches, and I led worship. The message that I had on my heart was get ready.
Yeah.
Because Jesus is coming back soon, and as Christians, we can't be just playing casual Christianity, but we need to get serious about the things of God and start bringing the gospel to our families, our communities, the nations, and also making sure our heart is right with God. So that was my message. And when I was there, it was really cool because, the presence of God fell in every single service and people's lives were touched. There was one man, while I was just preaching the message, I had a prophetic word for him that was related to the message that I was preaching.
Mm-hmm.
And so I laid hands on him, gave him the prophetic word, but little did I know that he was in that moment experiencing extreme pain.
Yeah.
And he later testified that the moment I laid hands on him, not only did he receive a prophetic word, but instantly he was healed in his body. He had no more pain.
Well, a lot of the places Joshua went to. I mean, you went to Hanau, Germany, to Amberg, Germany, to Kitzingen, Germany, and a few other places. I forget to Kam. I think you went to. Did you go to Kam?
I believe so. Yeah, I spoke to their
Yeah,
youth.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to several places, and of course I get the feedback, and they all said, great message, great word. The prophetic ministry was really, and I know, I mean, I'm sitting here with him saying this. The prophetic ministry with words of knowledge and wisdom and all that was really good, but also every now and then Joshua would jump on the piano or the guitar and lead worship, and so it was really good. And we're really excited about this upcoming trip. Joshua leaves now on the 2nd of April, and you stay all the way through to
April 30th.
And how many places are you going to? I think 5 or 6 places.
Many places. I'm preaching probably about 14, 15 times in the course of a month.
So that's, if you think about that, that's every other day. Every second day, basically, he'll be ministering somewhere. And so do you have it yet? Do you know what is on your heart for that trip? Or often we find out when we go, I know.
Sure.
But what do you feel?
Yeah, I do. It's basically on the subject of dying to yourself. Not really the easiest message, but I believe it's important. It even ties in with the message of getting ready for his return. But yeah, just dying to yourself, dying to your old nature, and allowing the trials of life to not break you down, not to destroy you, but rather to perfect you in your faith and produce character in you and change you into the image of Christ.
So it's really a message of encouragement and exhortation.
Yes.
You know, for those of you who are watching, that's often how it is in the traveling ministry. The Lord will give you a message, you go, you deliver it, but he sometimes interjects and it can all change. Mm-hmm. But you go with a message that you carry, and then sometimes he changes it. And I mean, you're going to be ministering to a diverse group of people, and not just youth. There's going to be times when it's just young adults and youth, but I mean, you're preaching revivals at local churches.
Correct, yes.
And I want people to know that, because a lot of you know Joshua as, okay, he's the youth leader or whatever. I mean, he's going there, he's doing a weekend of revival at several churches where he's carrying the whole weekend, and we're really excited about where God's taking him in these things. So
thanks, Dad.
On the screen at the bottom there, you're going to see all the ways to get in touch with Joshua. It'll be you can see it there just below his name. And if you want to support him, whether it's in prayer or whether you just want to say, hey Joshua, I want to support you with some finances just to help you to birth this thing that you're doing in the nations, I encourage you to do that. And also another thing, if you're watching and you're a pastor or even a youth pastor or whatever, and you want to invite Joshua, just contact him through his details there and let him know, and he'll get back to you. And I encourage you to have him. I'm not just saying it because he's my son. It is one of the reasons, but honestly, the response from the pastors many of them are very seasoned, was very good, and we're really proud of Joshua and excited about how God is using him, and I think it's just the beginning. So last words, Joshua.
I'm excited about what God is going to do in the next couple of years. I believe that 2024 is going to be my best year, but it's also going to be your best year when you connect with God's vision and you connect with what God is doing on the earth, hearing his voice and surrendering to him in a deeper way. I believe that God is going to take you to the next level, and it's going to be the best experience, best journey that you can be on. It's not going to be easy because God is going to correct you, he's going to change you, but I'm telling you what, becoming more like Christ, becoming more like Jesus is the greatest thing. Just like Paul said in Philippians chapter 3, he said that I lost everything to gain Christ because he's worth more than anything in this world.
And this is the gospel. Why is he going? Why do I go? It's because it's the Great Commission in Mark. It says, go into all the world and preach the gospel. And we believe that as we go, or whoever goes, whoever you are, whether you're a missionary, as a local church, we have to have our local expression and our regional, national expression, but we've got to think international. Jesus said, go into all the world and preach the gospel and make disciples of all nations. So thank you for watching, and once again, I encourage you to get in touch with Joshua, support him, pray for him, let him know that you're standing with him, and the details are right there. You can see it, and I encourage you to, once again, to subscribe, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, however you're watching this video, on whatever platform. Stay connected with us. We're constantly producing more material for you to watch, and I know that Joshua will have videos coming from Germany as he goes. He'll be greeting you on his Facebook page, and we'll even throw some of it onto ours, whatever else you've got. Instagram. I don't know what you use, Joshua, but so he'll be giving these reports as he goes, and I know many of you will be very interested in following him. So God bless you, and thank you for watching, and may the goodness of God shine upon you. Bye-bye.